Hello, hi, welcome or welcome back. I am very excited to be filming today's video because we're doing a Sephora sale video, but I think it's going to be unlike a lot of other Sephora sale videos, that you have seen before. So I am asking you to come along with me to shop for the sale. Today is the 28th. It is Friday evening. I've wrapped work and we're going to do shopping together. So that sounds good to you. I hope you'll stick around, hang out, keep watching, and let's dive in. Let's get into some overarching housekeeping items. I'm having a adult beverage. I've never used one of these cute little cups before, but I love cold drinks, especially if they are alcoholic. I am having some Old Fitz, which looks like a very cheap bottle of whiskey. It is. It's under $10 or right around there, but I will implore you to check it out if you like bourbon. It is a wheated bourbon. It is sweeter, excellent quality. It is a very old mash bill. It has been around for a long time. I know an aged version has gotten super hyped lately, but I've always loved this since we tried it in a class with an old Colonel. And if the old Colonel says that it is legit, it is legit. But I have that mixed today with some Bolin Diet Cola, which is an excellent cola. Typically, I like bourbon on the rocks, but today we're living it up because it is a beautiful fall day. I'm about to go have a beautiful fall dinner with my husband and watch scary movies and cuddle by the fire with Frank and my husband, and I want to get through the Sephora video. So, cheers. I hope everyone is enjoying their afternoon. This is probably going to go up late tonight or early tomorrow, more likely early tomorrow. But the reason that this video is going to be a little bit different is because I posted a video a couple of months back that walk you through how I come up with fall winter wish lists, how I keep track of all of the beauty things that I covet in this world, and how I stay true to a budget or keeping that reined in and realistic, especially based on the season that we're in or how often I'm going to use a product. So I thought today we could shop together. I typically am up very late because I'm an insomniac and I will press order at midnight when I'm allowed, but I've held off and we are going to go through my little basket here, and my husband so graciously lent me his phone since I film on mine, and I'm going to screen record. So I have filled my basket with like the fantasy, right? All 20 items that if I had no budget in the world would all be mine. However, I did just order from Credo. You just saw me, or you will see me apply the look that I have on today, which was an order that came in from Kaleidos. So Sephora is not the only place I shop. So I need to make sure that I'm checking in with myself when I'm shopping at Sephora on what I truly need or have space for in my collection. And I always bounce that against my wish lists. So if you're curious about my wish list process, all of that, I will link that video down below. It is a precursor to this. So let's get into this. I'm going to go in no order. This is just what's in my cart. We're going to do a preliminary exit out. Then we'll go through my loves list in Sephora, and then we'll go through the other makeup items that I have on my list. Oh, Frank is chewing something. First up, we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Mini Glam To Go eyeshadow palette, and there are two Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes that I really want from the sale this year because I have just come to the conclusion that there are a handful of eyeshadow powder formulas that I hold above the rest, and Anastasia is probably my top favorite formula. I know that throughout the history of beauty YouTube that has been probably controversial and some people think it's very powdery. I, on the other hand, quite like the powderiness, the blendability, all of that good stuff. So I do have the Mini Glam To Go eyeshadow palette, and this one probably is going to be on the chopping block just because looking at the swatches, it almost looks like it would read similar on the eyes, at least the shadows that I would use, like Dusk, Firework, Sunburst, Dawn, Sunset. I think it's going to read very similar to that Mario quad that I have, the Nudes one. So I actually think that I'm going to get rid of this one. So that's $29 down. You'll see the total is like, we're not spending that. we cannot. Next up is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum with niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. I have been so pleased with all of the products from Merit that I really want to try this. I really, truly do. The thing that is throwing me off is I'm looking at the ingredients, and niacinamide is up there. Quite up there. There's a lot of different hyaluronic acids. It looks like there's cocoa seed extract, Coptis japonica root extract. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I think it's just a hydrating serum, and quite honestly, Sea Submerged by Phytosurgeons is anything I would ever need for a hydrating serum, and it also soothes my skin and is also under $20. So you can't beat it. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out. The next thing I do think I'm going to end up keeping in, it's the Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare All Physical Dark Spot Sunscreen Defense Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 50. These names, y'all. Now, this is pricier. You get 1.7 fluid ounces for $42. The Live Tinted is cheaper. The Belief that I use is cheaper. I'm trying to think what else. Biossance was cheaper by a few dollars, but my skin loves this sunscreen, and why I'm picking this up, I don't typically need more than the Live Tinted SPF 30 under my makeup, but when we were in Yellowstone, I needed some heavy duty sunscreen. And while this does leave a white cast, and I would caution you on that, it is a very effective sunscreen, and I have never second guessed the protection that it gives me. So I am going to get it while I can get it on sale. It's not something that I'll repurchase every time I'm out of it, but if I can get it a little bit discounted, I'm going to take advantage of that. Then next up, I have a couple of things from this brand, Simi Hayes Beauty. I remember seeing them on Instagram a while back, and I was very interested. And then a couple of months ago, I was really thinking about picking up, this lip balm here. And so I definitely want to try this lip balm. This red brown, you guys know I like a little statement lip. I think that it's so pretty. I think the other one I was looking at, Dune, it looks like it has oranginess to it, which I love, but same with the cherry. I don't think that those are going to be true to pictures. So I think I'd be between sweet and clay, and I think I just want to try clay. A red brown sounds similar to me to what Dolce Vita is going to do, so I am going to keep that. The thing I'm torn on is the blush duo. The textures online looked so cool, and I was going to go for this Canyon Nude shade, which is a very me shade, but it is $42, and I'm not sure. Like, those are kind of on the chopping block if I can't get my basket down enough. Then I have the Day Glow Dewy Highlighting Balm from Merit, and I have been so pleased with Merit, but when I take a hard look in the mirror it's going to be $24, I don't need another highlight. I have, I think 3 highlighters in my collection, and I don't really use them on a day-to-day basis. I don't even consider Phytosurgeons a highlighter. It's like a blurring product for me, so I'm going to say goodbye to this guy. And then the Pat McGrath Labs Mini Lip Shine Trio, I'm definitely getting this for $25. It'll be around $20. And a lot of people are going to have lots of opinions about minis. I tend to like minis, especially in lip products, because I like trying lip products out. And I know people are going to come for me that I'm a consumer. Yeah, I'm a consumer. I'm not materialistic. I know when to hold back, but I do like trying new lip products, and you go through them. And with a smaller size like this, I can go through them much faster. So I'm really excited about this. I love her lip gloss formula, which there is a lip gloss in here. And then also, nothing a little bourbon can't shake. I love her lip pencil formula. I have not really talked about that. I own one, but I love her lip pencil formula, so I'm excited about that. And then this other product in here, so the Less Gloss, the Permagel Lip, which we talked about, the Divinal Lip Shine, I'm very, very interested in. And the shade just looks gorgeous. Nude Venus, I believe I had the blush in that. I don't know if I did color that or not, but on the lips, I think it's a color that I'll get a lot of use out of. So that is staying. The Merit Mini Flush Balm Cream Blush Trio Set. absolutely purchasing this. It is $39. These are minis, but again, I will go through those quicker. I love to play with blush colors as well. And what really got me is I've been wanting Beverly Hills. I really love Mood, but I wanted Beverly Hills as like kind of a more nude blush. And then they also have the cheeky color in there, which I think looks really pretty. But what I'm the most excited about is this top shade, Mars. It is a new shade that's not on the Merit website. It's not on Sephora. And that looks like a me fall shade, you know? And fall is not over for me until like almost mid-December. So we're riding that out as long as we can. So I do think I am going to keep that. Then next up, we have the Day Mini Signature Shampoo and Conditioner Hair Set. I am going to keep this in. I do want to try this. I've been looking at the ingredients. They look promising. The reviews are promising. I want to try this brand, especially in my shampoo search. Then the item Beauty by Addison Rae Brow Chow Clean Smudge Proof Eyebrow Pencil. I am so interested in this. The color looks good, but look at that brush. Doesn't that just look like a pleasure to brush your eyebrows with? I mean, I kind of want to try it, and at $15, it is cheaper than the other eyebrow pencils I'm using outside of Beautypie, but I don't need to spend that money right now because I am feverishly trying to get through my Beautypie and my Benefit brow pencil because while they're nice, they're not the effect that I like, and I want to go back to Kosas, and I did pick Kosas up for 20% off at Credo, so I don't need that. Next is the Orbe Gold Lust Dry Shampoo. I like getting it on sale because it is very pricey. I have probably 3/4 of one right now, so I don't necessarily need this right now, but I think I'm going to pass because Nordstrom sometimes will do gift sets, especially in their holiday sales, so I don't need it right now, and that's $48 we can save from the cart. We're already down over $100. We're doing good. I knew I would, though. This is how it always goes with me. I refine, I check my wish list, I weigh things against each other, and we're doing good. The next is another lip kit mini, and I have I have 2 of these, not both, because there's 3 options by Makeup by Mario. It's the Mario's Lip Lift Kit. There is Mauve Nude, which is a smoky pink and looks so good. I don't know if it's going to be too cool for me, but it looks just dusty enough. And it's probably going to be darker than I'm thinking because I'm always much more fair than that image on the screen. And then there's Pink Nude, which I was like, oh, I have to have both. But honestly, looking at this, I feel like my Fit Glow nude liner gives that. And I kind of want to, I've never tried his lip formula. That's part of why I want to do this. So I actually think I'm going to put the Pink Nude in my loves list and maybe revisit that after I've tried the Mauve Nude and I can see how dark these are going to be on me, you know? Then next, I know this is staying in here. It's the Anastasia Rose Metal palette. She's really coming out with muted, beautiful, dusty tones in these palettes. This and the Nouveau. I do not regret the Nouveau at all. I used that on people for the wedding. It looked gorgeous on my Aunt Nikki. These color stories are just very me. Like I said, when something is in trend, I'm going to go all in, and then I can pass on the trends that don't flatter my skin tone. So I am going to keep that one in. And it's nice. That's the thing that I forgot to mention. I've been waiting to purchase all of this stuff until I hit sales. So all of this has just been sitting on my wish list. The only purchase I've made since that budget video outside of the Credo sale and now this sale is going to be that Kaleidos order. So, you know, she has some things on her list. I mean, I did order that lip chap from Ulta, but like, don't come for me. Anyway, Rose Ink. So I really love the Rose Ink base products. The concealer is pretty much what I wear every day. And then the skin tint is lovely when you want to have like barely there anything. So I want to try other things, but I'm just not interested in her blush formula and the lip formulas. I just don't know. There's something about them that haven't interested me. But this Satin and Shimmer Duet Powder and Cream Shadow, very into the idea of this satin plum and lavender shimmer. The purple of it all. I know this would look lovely on my green eyes. It is a very red toned purple that you can see here. But if I'm being honest, I have these colors. Like, I do already have these colors, and I'm kind of want to wait to see more reviews come in because right now it's a 3.5 star. So I'm going to remove that and it'll stay on my kind of wish list. Then next up is again from Simi Hayes Beauty. It's the face tint. And I really want to try these formulas. The packaging gets me. Like, it's intriguing enough for me to want to try these out, and then to see the colors. The colors look very nuanced and kind of mucky, dusty, muted. And I am so curious if this Blaze Orange could potentially replace Faded Clementine in a formula that I can use all over. I probably could technically do that with the liquid lipstick, but I'm not that brave. I'm a dry gal. So I think I want to keep that. And maybe we do that instead of the cream blush. Cream blush is $42. I mean, this is $35. It is a pricier brand. Like, brave. Anyway, moving on. We'll come back. The Viore Race Water Shampoo, Conditioner, and Body Wash set. Again, this is another one that I saw on Instagram like a year or two ago, and they were just starting, and it was intriguing at the time because race water is supposed to be very good for your scalp and hair. I like the idea that it is packaging free, and the bar is gorgeous, which I know has no merit in how the product works. But even looking at the ingredients I was reading through, I don't think there's anything in there that would upset my scalp. And a lot of the reviews are very positive. I mean, there's only 3 on here, but I've seen a lot of people talk about this. The only thing is like, do I need shampoo, conditioner, and body wash? I think I only did that because it came with the holder, and the body wash, you couldn't get it on its own. And you know what? What is the difference between this? Oh, there's no shampoo. Maybe I should just try the shampoo and save some money, because I do want to try some shampoos, and after looking at a lot of different ingredients in a lot of different brands, I'm on a hunt now. And thank you all for all of your recommendations. I should have said that in my Get Ready With Me. You guys are unbelievably amazing. Thank you for that. We'll talk about that in another video. The next hair product is from Day again, and it's the Monsoon Moisture set. And I really want this because I do think the moisture set is probably going to be better for me than the plain set, just because I am so dry. And I would love to try that mask if it's something that I would ever leave my Shea Moisture for. And their conditioner. I really want to try this, but I think, let me double check. I think it's full sizes of everything, and I'm not ready to commit. I am trying minis for all of my hair needs because I'm not committing to a $20 bottle of shampoo or above if it's going to just give me acne on my scalp. So, I want to try this. They're travel sizes, so 3 ounces of the shampoo, conditioner, and then 8 ounces of the mask. I think I am going to try that. We really need to whittle this down, though. We'll do another pass. Next to last that we haven't talked about is Rose Inc. Clean, Dewy, Hydrating Concealer. Absolutely love this concealer. I am just replacing mine. It's kind of starting to dry out, so it's time for a new one, and why not get it on sale? So I'm going to purchase that. And then this Guerlain Ombres G Quad eyeshadow palette. I have not seen a lot of people talk about these. One person, I think. And these are wet to dry formulas, and I'm so interested in trying them out. But I'll be honest, without seeing them in person, I don't know what it would be. Like, this Gold Star looks like it could be absolutely phenomenal with that aubergine color. But then I'm like, Imperial Moon would be really pretty. Also, Royal Jungle would be really pretty. And then I'm like, I don't think I need this. Do I want to test this formula? Abso-freaking-lutely. But do I want to pay $85? I mean, even on sale, what is that? It's like $60 some for 4 eyeshadows. I love luxury, but I think that right now I'm trying to save because there's also fashion items that I have on my wish list. And we are down to $3.92 before the discount, which I think is pretty good. So let's take a look at my loves list next. Bevel Roche Break. But that is good. That Bolin Cola is just so good. Anyway, let's go to my loves list. Let's scroll around, see if there's anything I missed. This Ceremonia Papaya Scalp Scrub, tempting. But I want to say I looked at the ingredients and I was just like, oh, I don't know. And there are very few scalp scrubs that actually work for me. So I'm going to keep it on there just to see if I hear anyone talk about it. And then I had the Power Matte Long Lasting Lipsticks from NARS, but that's something that I will definitely want to go in store to swatch and see if I'm interested. Semi Haze Beauty Tubing Mascara, would love to try that. However, I am mascara rich right now because I didn't pack them for my trip and had to purchase 2 on the fly. So we're waiting on that. This Lawless Winter Beach One eyeshadow palette, this is such a Barefoot Dreams color story, and I kind of want it, and I've never tried the Lawless eyeshadow formula before. I loved her liquid lips back in the day. They were so comfortable. They smelled like apple candy. It was just good, and they're clean. Anyway, it's not even available yet. I'm going to keep my eye on this. I might one day purchase this. I love the smaller sizes. Like, we don't need 65 shades in every palette, you know, that are like the size of my head. I'm not a makeup artist. Okay, moving on. The Westman Atelier Vital Skincare Dewy Foundation Drops. I would love to try this. I love all of the products that I own from Westman Atelier, and I have the contour stick, the stick foundation, the highlighter, the lip balms, and now I have one of her blushes on the way. And I really want to try this, but I am foundation rich as well, so I'm going to hold on that. And then this mini eyeshadow palette from Pat McGrath, would love it, but honestly, as much as I love the 2 palettes I have from her, Utopian Dream and Divine Rose 2, there are other formulas that I like better. So we're going to pass on that. Same with the powder bronzer. It's just not my day to go all out on Westman Atelier. Maybe. Yeah, just not right now. Then again, I'm actually going to remove the Rose Ink lips. I'm just not interested. Same with the Merit serum, if I'm being honest with myself. The Lawless talc-free eyeshadow foiled ballet pink, very tempting. I will be watching with bated breath on how that goes. Then again, a lot of hair products. I'm just not ready to buy out the hair product category right now, so I'm going to stick with maybe 2 or 3 that's in my cart. RIP Lila B, she's closing. And then some fragrancy stuff. I really don't need any of that, so I'm going to hold on that. And yeah, I think the rest of this is stuff that we've already talked about. The Drunk Elephant, I am testing that now. If I love the shampoo, I will try to purchase while the discount is still going on, but I'm not going to do it beforehand. OYS Beauty, I would love to try the blushes, but I'm blush rich too, and it's not a formula that I'm so excited about that it jumps the list. Same with these Melt eyeshadows. This I'm actually going to remove. I was looking for potential Faded Clementine dupes, and I just don't think that those are it. This cushion powder, I'm just so curious. This was almost like reminding me to look it up. The Dior Backstage eyeshadow palette, that's out. I saw swatches and it's not the green that I was hoping for. I think if I add anything from this list, like I'm not into the Patrick Ta blush palette. I decluttered mine. Why would I purchase that again? I would love the Summer Fridays lip butter balm set, but she out of stock, you know. And I have so many lip products. The only thing I'm kind of torn on is like maybe potentially, you guys, I'm also really coveting the Westman Atelier brushes. One day we will drop a bag at Westman Atelier. You heard it here first. Merit lipsticks, I like it, but I'm just not interested right now. I think the only thing, like I was saying, that I would be interested in potentially adding to my cart that I don't have already is the Kaja. I Bento Bouncy eyeshadow trio. I've heard nothing but good things. They are more affordable than a lot of other brands, but I think that day will come. It's just not today. Then this Edam brand, I really want to try this skincare, but she pricey, and all of my skincare buys right now are like close to, if not under $20 outside of SPF, and I just don't want to rock the boat, you know? Then I had some Makeup Forever eyeliners. I don't know. I'm not vibing with that today. I do want to try the Ellis Brooklyn CBD products. I'm running through these quickly, but let me know down below if you think that these should be added back to my cart. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything in my loves list that I absolutely want to add back to my cart. So we whittled it down from 20 to 12, which I think is pretty good. The price is still kind of high. It's still going to be around $300, which I have gift cards that I will be using. So I'd like to get it as little out of pocket as possible. And I think what's on the chopping block is that Simi Haze Beauty Blush and that Monsoon Moisture Shampoo set. So what I want to do now is go over to my Instagram saved makeup releases and just make sure that I'm not buying something in place of something else, you know? So let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit. So the Glossier Swiss Miss, I ordered that. So I lied. I had an order from Glossier, but like, sue me, you know? I ordered that because I have finally gone through enough moisturizers in my collection that I wanted to try the Glossier Balm. So that was more of like a replacement purchase, but view it however you want. Don't come for me. I do think I want to try the Naturium SPF 50. I love that it's SPF 50. So should I try that instead of the Dr. Dennis Gross? Ooh, I'm going to have to sit with that for a minute. This Sailor Moon collab, I loved the colors in it, but it's not something that I think I'm going to action on. I just think it's pretty. Yeah, see, I think the swatches on this Anastasia Rose palette is just not, it's not giving me life. So I think that was the good decision. The Multi-Use Ceramide Cream, Lip and Cheek, excuse me, from Fit Glow. Kind of interested. I kind of more so have it on this list to like keep an eye on it. Then Half Magic. I've been wanting to try Half Magic, but I don't know. I'm not really seeing anything. We're going to delete that because I don't want that anymore. But I'm not really seeing anything. I mean, these are gorgeous. I have too many eyeshadows right now, and they would be fighting in my collection, and I have most of these colors, if not all of them, in other formulas. And a formula that I want to try before anything else is honestly Myra Causemetics. I can't even get the words out. I just think they look stunning and they're affordable, and I want to give that a shot. This is in my basket, and yes, sirree, Babo, I want this. It is a Muted Gal's Dream. What is this? Oh, Byredo. They're like a fantasy thing for me. I just don't think I can drop that kind of cash. I have no idea why I saved Glossy Pops. There has to be a reason. Lip balm with high shine. I love Halloween. Maybe that's why it's on there. Hocus Pocus 2, I just can't buy from ColourPop anymore. This Charlotte Tilbury, I'm over. We've talked about it. Honestly, I have no desire for the holiday collection from Pat McGrath. Yeah, I don't see anything that's really competing outside of potentially the SPF. Let's go look, if we can, at some of the details of the SPF. Okay, so it is broad spectrum SPF 50. Niacinamide, and it cracks me up. They're like organic / chemical sunscreen. It's probably should be physical and chemical. I don't know. Or no, I guess organic. It looks like it's homosalate, octisalate, and avobenzone. I don't have a hard axe to grind with chemical filters, but I do prefer mineral. And again, I wanted that Dr. Dennis Gross for like true out in the sun, hiking, sweating, that type of thing. It's just the best performing to me. So I am going to keep that. You guys, I'm looking at my cart And I think that this is what I want to do. Let's add the promo, which I don't remember what it is. Savings. Now, also keep in mind, like I said, I have made a couple of small purchases outside of the sale, but I do reserve, if there's a brand that comes out with something that I'm interested in or a product that I need to replace that I know I can purchase at Sephora, I will wait until a sale. Same thing with Credo and Ulta. I wait to get the biggest bang for my buck that I can, which means I don't buy it when it's not on sale unless it's a brand that rarely has sales and I can find a discount code. I'm always looking for a discount code or a sale. I always look for the best reward option, which is why I tend to not shop as much at Sephora. So that's one thing that you'll notice about my cart. There is not a brand in there that I can purchase at Ulta instead. Or Credo. Like, I could have waited and gotten my Kosas Brow from Sephora, but I would rather get it from Credo and support Credo if I can. So I look to kind of stack all of these things. I'm also using gift cards that I've saved throughout the year for this purpose. I know what sales I'm going to hit every year. I know the brands that I look for on Black Friday. I know the anniversary sale at Nordstrom I hit, and I know that I hit this sale. If it's not in your budget to hit those sales, then I would not recommend you purchase anything. And again, this is not a video of things that I recommend to you. I just wanted to bring you along for kind of how my brain works through a sale situation, how I keep myself on track to look through my wish list and say like, oh, I would rather have this than that. Or how I go through my fantasy cart and I'm very honest with myself when I don't need something. And I think that we've hit where I would like to end. And I think that this is going to be my cart, keeping in mind that I do have gift cards. The only thing is I don't think I want to buy that cream blush duo. The texture looks so cool, but it's just $42 for that. I don't know. They need to like prove themselves maybe. So I am going to take that out. Sayonara, sis. This brings it down to a much better place. So I have the amount of $200 in gift cards from Sephora. So $80 out of pocket. I will take that. Also, if you have a credit card that does cash back, make sure you're looking to see if you can redeem rewards if this is something that is important to you. But again, if you do not have the budget, you're not missing out. There are some things that I want to try, but if you look, I have a couple of staple replacements, a couple of new formulas that I want to try, or new colors and formulas that I already love. And then the shampoo thing, like how much is that? $76 of my cart off the bat is shampoo because I am trying to test out new shampoos. Do I need to test all these out? No, but it's for science. You know, I like my shampooing experience to be great. And I will be trying some of the others that you have recommended as well as the 3 that I mentioned in that rant video. But I'm rambling. Blame it on the bourbon. I hope that you are having a lovely weekend. I hope that this goes up Saturday morning, but I hope you have a lovely weekend as we barrel towards Halloween. I cannot wait for trick or treat here at my house. So that said, have a good one. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.